15 ways to invest in yourself. Most people spend years chasing money, but almost nobody spends enough time improving the person who earns it. And that's the biggest mistake you can make. Because the greatest investment will never be a stock, a business, or a trend. It will always be you. The skills you build, the habits you create, the mindset you develop, and the discipline you practice every single day. A better version of you can earn more money, build stronger relationships, create more opportunities, and completely transform your future. That's why in this video, we're going to break down 15 powerful ways to invest in yourself that can genuinely change your life. And before we begin, make sure you subscribe to Rich Mind Finance and hit the notification bell so you never miss any future uploads about money, success, self-improvement, and financial freedom. Now let's begin. Number 1. Read to grow. One of the simplest but most powerful habits you can build is reading. The problem is that many people stop reading after school because school made reading feel like punishment instead of opportunity. We were forced to memorize boring material, pass exams, and treat books like homework. But reading the right books can completely change the direction of your life. A single idea from one book can save you years of mistakes. Books allow you to learn directly from people who spent decades mastering a subject. Imagine gaining someone's lifetime of knowledge in just a few hours. That's powerful. If you want to build confidence, read about psychology. If you want to build wealth, read about finance and business. If you want to improve your mindset, read biographies of successful people. The key is to start with topics you genuinely enjoy. Don't force yourself to read books you hate. Read what interests you until reading becomes a habit. Because people who read consistently think differently. They make better decisions. They communicate better. And over time, they separate themselves from the crowd. Number 2. Learn from other people. Your life changes when you start having deeper conversations with smarter people. Most people live inside small circles where everyone thinks the same way, acts the same way, and believes the same things. But growth happens when you expose yourself to different perspectives. Talk to people with different experiences, different careers, different backgrounds. Every person knows something you don't know. And sometimes one conversation can completely shift your mindset. This is also why mentors are incredibly valuable. A good mentor can help you avoid years of mistakes because they've already lived through the lessons you're struggling with right now. Instead of trying to figure out everything alone, learn from people who already achieved what you want. Successful people leave clues everywhere. Pay attention to them. Ask questions. Listen carefully. Stay humble. Because the moment you think you know everything, you stop growing. Number 3. Build strong friendships. The people around you shape your future more than you realize. Your habits, mindset, standards, and even your ambition are heavily influenced by your environment. If you constantly surround yourself with negative people, eventually that negativity affects you too. But when you spend time around driven, disciplined, and optimistic people, you naturally start leveling up. That's why quality friendships are an investment. Real friends motivate you, support you, challenge you, and help you become better. Life becomes much harder when you try to go through everything alone, and success feels empty when you have nobody to share it with. Good relationships require effort. Sometimes you need to make time for people even when life gets busy. Sometimes you need to support them during difficult moments. But meaningful friendships are worth protecting. Because one strong relationship can open doors, create opportunities, and improve your happiness more than money ever could. Number 4. Travel and experience. The world travel changes the way you think. When you leave your normal environment, you begin to realize how big the world truly is. You see different cultures, different lifestyles, different ways of thinking, and suddenly, your perspective expands. Travel teaches lessons that no classroom can teach. It makes you more adaptable, more open-minded, more aware. You begin to understand that people around the world value different things. Some prioritize family, others value freedom, others focus deeply on discipline and tradition. These experiences reshape your understanding of life, but real travel is not about taking pictures for social media. It's about immersing yourself in the culture, trying new food, learning local customs, talking to people. That's where the real growth happens. Travel is one of the few things you can spend money on that often makes you richer emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Number 5. Learn valuable skills. Your income usually reflects the value of your skills. The more useful you become, the more opportunities you create for yourself. That's why learning new skills is one of the highest return investments you can make. Skills stay with you forever. Nobody can steal your knowledge. Learn communication skills, sales skills, leadership skills, financial skills, content creation, marketing, negotiation. Every skill becomes another tool you can use to improve your life. And in today's world, learning has never been easier. You can access books, online courses, podcasts, and educational videos from anywhere. Yet many people still refuse to invest in themselves. They think spending money on learning is expensive, but staying the same is even more expensive. One skill can completely change your financial future, and the people who continue learning will always stay ahead of those who stop growing. Number 6. Prioritize your health. Many young people treat their body badly because they assume they'll always feel healthy. But eventually, poor habits catch up. Your body keeps score. Lack of sleep, poor nutrition, stress, no exercise. All of it slowly affects your energy, focus, confidence, and long-term health. You can't build a great life while constantly feeling exhausted. Health is the foundation of everything. When you feel strong physically, your mind performs better too. You think clearly. You work harder. You stay disciplined longer. Start taking care of yourself now. Exercise consistently. Drink more water. Sleep properly. Learn about nutrition, because the quality of your life is directly connected to the quality of your health. And nothing becomes more valuable than health once it starts disappearing. Number 7. Learn how to sell. Sales is one of the most underrated life skills. If you know how to sell, you'll always have opportunities. And selling isn't just about products. You sell your ideas in conversations. You sell yourself in job interviews. You sell confidence every time you communicate. Learning sales teaches you persuasion, communication, confidence, and emotional intelligence. It forces you to understand people. You learn how to solve problems, handle rejection, build trust. And rejection itself becomes valuable because it teaches resilience. Most successful entrepreneurs, business owners, and leaders understand sales extremely well, because no matter how good your idea is, if you can't communicate its value, people won't buy into it. The more comfortable you become with selling, the more powerful you become in life. Number 8. Improve your environment. Your environment affects your focus more than you think. A messy environment creates mental stress. Disorganization wastes time and energy. But when your surroundings are clean and structured, your mind feels clearer. You become more productive, more focused, more disciplined. Start small. Clean your room. Organize your workspace. Remove distractions. Your environment should support your goals instead of fighting against them. This also applies to your digital environment. Unfollow negative content. Reduce distractions. Stop consuming things that drain your motivation. Your surroundings either help you grow or pull you backwards. Choose wisely. Number 9. Teach what you learn. One of the fastest ways to master something is to teach it. When you explain ideas to others, you discover whether you truly understand the topic or not. Teaching forces clarity. It pushes you to simplify complex ideas and communicate them effectively, and the process strengthens your own understanding. This is why many successful people share knowledge openly. Teaching also builds confidence. Whether it's creating content, helping a friend, or explaining ideas online, sharing knowledge improves your communication skills dramatically, and sometimes teaching others can even become an income source. Never underestimate the power of helping others learn, because knowledge becomes more valuable when it's shared. Number 10. Build multiple income streams. Relying on only one source of income is risky, because if that income disappears, your entire lifestyle becomes vulnerable. That's why financially smart people build multiple streams of income. Maybe it's investing, a side business, content creation, freelancing, digital products. The goal is to create income that doesn't depend entirely on your daily time. Money should eventually start working for you. At first, the extra income may feel small, but over time, consistent effort compounds, and eventually, your investments and systems begin creating freedom. Financial freedom doesn't happen overnight, but every extra stream of income moves you closer to independence. Number 11. Improve your image. People judge based on appearances whether we like it or not. Your image affects opportunities. The way you dress, communicate, and present yourself matters. This doesn't mean pretending to be someone else. It means presenting the best version of yourself. Take care of your hygiene. Dress neatly. Improve your posture. Work on your communication. Even your online presence matters today. Employers, clients, and business partners often check social media before working with someone. Your image should reflect the future you want to build. Because first impressions open doors. Number 12. Feed your creativity. Creativity is extremely valuable in today's world. Creative people solve problems differently. They think differently, build differently, create differently. Expose yourself to art, music, films, design, architecture, and creative ideas regularly. Not because it's entertaining, but because it expands your imagination. Innovation often comes from connecting ideas from different worlds. That's why creativity matters even in business and finance. The most successful people often combine logic with creativity. Never stop feeding your mind with new ideas, because creativity gives you the ability to create opportunities where others see nothing. Number 13. Learn another language. Learning another language opens doors. It helps you communicate with more people and understand different cultures. But it also trains your brain. It improves memory, focus, and mental flexibility. And in many industries, bilingual people have advantages. Professionally, even learning basic phrases while traveling creates stronger connections with people. It shows respect, curiosity, effort, and every new language gives you another way to understand the world. Number 14. Invest in better tools. Good tools save time, and time is one of the most valuable assets you have. Whether it's a faster laptop, better camera, quality software, or equipment for your business, the right tools improve efficiency. Many people waste years struggling with poor equipment because they're afraid to invest in themselves. But if a tool helps you earn more, create faster, or improve quality, it's usually worth it. Don't waste hours solving problems that better tools could eliminate immediately. Smart investments create long-term returns. Number 15. Practice self-reflection. Most people stay busy so they never have to face themselves. But self-reflection is where real growth happens. You need time alone to think honestly about your life. What's working? What's hurting you? What habits are destroying your future? Self-awareness changes everything. It helps you break toxic patterns, heal from past mistakes, and make better decisions moving forward. You also need to stop saying yes to everything. 2. Many people sacrifice their peace trying to please everyone else. Learn to protect your time and energy, because your future depends on the choices you repeatedly make. And finally, remember this: before investing heavily in anything else, invest in yourself first, because you are your greatest asset. Nobody can build your future for you. Nobody can force you to become disciplined. Nobody can create your dream life except you. The return on yourself is unlimited, and if you keep improving little by little every single day, your entire life can look completely different a few years from now. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Rich Mind Finance, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment below telling us which of these 15 investments you're going to focus on first. And remember, the best investment you will ever make is becoming the person your future requires.